If you've ever seen the movie Finding Nemo, you have heard the California accent. Remember the turtles that kept saying totally all the time? That's the California accent. Not like the whole state has the same accent, but this accent is kind of from surfer culture that's very common in SoCal. NorCal has surfer culture too, but it's just colder. SoCal stands for Southern California, and NorCal stands for Northern California. And Californians actually use this to talk about their state all the time. So NorCal is places like San Francisco, Santa Cruz, and everything above it. And SoCal are places like Los Angeles and San Diego. So I live in SoCal and my sister lives in NorCal, but we both grew up in Texas. So am I an expert on California slang? No, don't worry. I've asked lots of California natives the actual words that they say so that I could make sure to get this right for you in my video. And they actually say SoCal and NorCal. I checked. So kind of a very specific California thing is putting the word "the" in front of the highway number. So we would say take the 5 to the 101 and then up the coast. But in the rest of the country, nobody puts "the" in front of the highway number. They just say the number, like I'm driving down 35. And if you're driving on the 101, which is the highway right by the ocean, it's so awesome. But if you're driving the 101 in May or June, you're going to hear some sad Californians because it's going to be May gray or June gloom. Now, to the rest of the earth, this weather is still perfect, but in May and June, it's very common for the beaches to be cloudy and not sunny. So it's kind of May gray, June gloom. And it's what Californians say when the weather is not perfect, because the weather in California is like really perfect. And don't get me wrong, people still go to the beach in May and June. It's still a little bit cold, but people love going to the beach, and there are surfers at every beach all the time. So let's talk about some more surf culture slang. First we have bruh, which is like bro, which is short for brother, which is a common word, especially for guys, to call each other hey bruh. And it started in California. And like I mentioned in this video, it's really common for Americans to call another group of people guys. So bruh or bros or guys, it's really common. And we can also call a group of people dudes. Dudes is also another slang word that just means a male person, but it's like a cool word that started like like a long time ago, but it's still current slang that people use. But if I'm at the dudes surfing, I'm totally stoked. Why? Because I'm excited and I love surfing, and stoked just means excited. Now, me personally, I'm actually a pretty bad surfer. I mean, I can catch a wave, okay? That means that I can like paddle out into the ocean and then stand up on the board, but I'm still pretty bad. It's really not as easy as it looks. And if I actually catch a wave, like I'm actually surfing, then I can say, oh man, that was sick. And sick is the same thing as saying cool or rad or awesome or amazing or like, wow, that was so cool. And if I wipe out, that's bad. That means I fall off the surfboard and probably am doing this in the water. And it kind of hurts. And then I might say, wow, that was gnarly. A gnarly wave is kind of like rough and crazy, and I feel like this. And that's SoCal, bro. Now, if you visit California, please do me this favor. Do not call it Cali. Nobody in California refers to California as Cali. And if you come visit us, you're probably going to need this next video because you're probably going to get on an airplane and fly to California so you can catch a wave and say hey to the bros. So let's watch the next video so that you have all the right slang for the airport and the airplane and more. Okay, later, dude.